Hello and welcome. I'm Flavia and thank you for stopping by. Today I want to show you a couple of different Valentine's Day cards you can make using this embossing folder by Fiskars. It is the 3D confetti hearts and this line border die by Lawn Fawn. For the first card, I will use a red cardstock. Notice how much texture you get with this 3D embossing folder. It looks very nice in real life. To adhere this panel to the front of the card, I will use a strong liquid adhesive. I'm using the corner of my MISCELLANEOUS tool to help me align everything perfectly. This card is going inside an A1 size envelope. It is a top folding card and it measures 3.5 inches wide by 5 inches long. The embossed panel is bigger than my card, so now I'll just have to trim the excess off. I have a Tonic Studios paper trimmer. If you're shopping for one, I really recommend it. It is very lightweight and it cuts your paper like butter. For the border die, I'm using the silver glitter cardstock by Recollections. I will place this die cut in the middle and trim the excess off. Then I will add the silver heart inside at the bottom on the right. And there you have it, quick and easy. This card will go inside a white envelope. So I will use this XOXO stamp from Essential Sayings stamp set by Fiskars. I'm using Ranger Distress Oxide in the color Pink Raspberry. For the next one, I embossed a piece of heavyweight cardstock. I will apply a heavy amount of Pink Raspberry at the bottom and go lighter towards the top. Before I emboss a piece of cardstock, I usually spray some water so it softens the fibers of the paper. I find it helps keeping my cardstock from cracking when I run it through my die cutting machine. If you are having this issue when embossing your cardstock, I really recommend trying that. Now I will add a lot of shimmer to this card. To make my own shimmer mist, I will add Perfect Pearls powder to this bottle that I have filled with water. I found this tool in my drawer. I have no idea where it came from, and I have been using it to scoop some of the powder. A little goes a long way with this one. I have a 2 ounces bottle and I add 1, sometimes 2 scoops of the Perfect Pearls. It really depends on how much shimmer you want. When I spray this to my panel, I will not only add shimmer, but also soften the color. I'm heat setting it now and here is a closer look. I made this other panel on the right using Ranger Distress Oxide in the color Pink Raspberry and Spoon Sugar. I also added shimmer spray to this one. This card will also be A1 size, but the base is going to be white this time. I used that same glitter cardstock again, and to adhere this panel to the card, I will use a double-sided adhesive foam, so this card has some dimension. I'm using my MISCELLANEOUS tool again to help me keep this card flat and open. Lately, I have been using my MISCELLANEOUS tool to do everything but stamping. Am I the only one? I really need to get my stamping going. So here is the second card. For the third one, I will use the other panel that I made off camera. This time, to cut the sentiment, I chose this bright pink glitter cardstock from the Paper Studio. This pad comes with 12 different colors, all glitter cardstock. The colors are beautiful and it is great for die cutting. Because I'm going to add foam to this panel, I have to adhere the sentiment first, so I can easily trim it off if I have to. This time the sentiment is going to be on a diagonal. I really wish I had used adhesive sheets for this border die because it is very intricate, but I always forget to use it, and that is why I love having this fine tip bottle. So, the third card is done. Moving on to the last card, the base is going to be red. Since this cardstock is not heavyweight, I will add 2 white panels on the inside so it is not so flimsy. I die cut lots of the Lawn Fawn border die to create a background. I used silver and pink glitter cardstock and a tonic red mirror cardstock. Unfortunately, my camera stopped recording while I was making the last one, so now I will just show you the finished card. I actually made 2 cards using the border dies to create a background. I found it very difficult to adhere everything straight. So that is why I decided to make another one with the border dies on a diagonal, since it is more forgiving. I also used that same shimmer spray on both of these cards. And there you have it, lots of cards using one die and one embossing folder. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you're interested, I have on the description below a list of everything that I used and a link to my blog and Instagram for more pictures and information. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I hope to see you next time.